Ophrah? Were you? A dear wooden woman is standing in front of the fireplace, humming a quiet tune to herself, or perhaps to her unborn child, for she is clearly quite pregnant. She turns her head slightly as you enter.
Hello.
Well, finally, I was starting to think. The woman makes a startled noise once she turns around and sees you. Oh, I'm sorry, I was expecting someone else. She gives you a cautious smile. Can I help you? Nice cat. Ophrah smiles brightly. Oh, thank you. She's a sweetheart. Keeps the house clear of mice, too. I just arrived in Guildvale. I thought I'd get to know the locals. Were you with one of the caravans? She looks at you hopefully. Master Odemes, by chance? Yeah. Yeah, what'd you ask? My sister Kalisha. Aww. That's sad, man. That is super sad. Too bad. She sent a letter before she came. She said she was going to pay her way by working as a guard for the caravan master. She always was a tough one. She pauses. I don't suppose you've seen her on the road, or the caravan perhaps. It's Master Odemes. Kalisha didn't make it. Ophrah covers her mouth with a hand, eyes wide with horror. For a few moments she can manage nothing but a strangled, voiceless gasping, her eyes brimming with tears. I told her it was dangerous path to take. Kalisha was always so certain she could take on any danger. Ophrah sniffs. Oh, my poor sister. I'm sorry, stranger. I can't believe she's gone. If only I hadn't called her here. If I hadn't written to her, she might still be alive somewhere. Ophrah's face crumples and a solitary tear slides down her cheek. Aww. Kalisha mentioned that she thought you needed help. Perhaps I can provide some assistance. Ophrah looks at you with some surprise before dabbing at her nose with a sleeve. That's kind of you to offer, but I don't know if I could impose this on you. It's not a small favor. Ophrah wipes at her eyes. I'm worried about the baby, about the legacy. I told Kalisha as much as I could, but all I know is that for a long time now, every child born in Gilded Vale has been soulless, empty. It's happened to so many mothers, and Lord Raedric, he's exiled all of them, calling it a sign of the gods' disfavor. She sniffs. With my Athort gone, I don't know how I'd manage if I lost my home too. That is so sad. I hoped Kalisha could help me. They say Renga, the old midwife, knows a way to prevent a child being holoborn, but she moved south to Enslog's Compass 2 seasons ago. The journey's too far for me. I can't make it as I am, but I don't have anyone else now with Kalisha gone. More tears run down her face. Please, can you help me? Absolutely. I'll find Renga for you. Ophrah blinks eyes wide. You will? Oh, God bless you. Here, I'll give you a coin to pay her with. You needn't trouble yourself with that. I think it's a drink she fashions out of... Well, I'm not sure. But it shouldn't be too much of a burden to carry back. Enslog's Compass is what we call the lagoon to the south. You'll have to cross the wilds to get there. That's what keeps me from trying it myself. She clasps her hands together. Thank you truly. You'll be saving us both. She sets a hand on her stomach, smiling through her tears. Oh, dude, it's so sad. This worn dog-eared book is titled Travels Upon the Selglass Sea. There is an etched illustration of a vast finned leviathan. Grain. Oh, shit! Uh-oh.
Easy does it.
I didn't know I was stealing. Oops. Save? What happens if I steal? Oh, you lose reputation with Gilded Veil. Well, but I know, but like... Yeah, maybe I shouldn't steal. I mean, it's clearly not that worth it, you know? Like, if it was something more expensive, maybe I'd consider it. But right now, yeah, let's avoid stealing for now. I need more stealth, though. Because if I had more stealth, maybe I could be, like, that close to her and she would still not see me. So next level we get, we should invest in some stealth again. Just to be sure, you know? It's a lot of villagers. This seems to connect to this building, so it seems to be like one giant building. You see 4 people gathered by the door to the inn. The raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hand for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggest an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Ah, Matt Mercer. Love you, man.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
The others, 2 folkmen and an elven woman, don't look convinced. The woman crosses her arm and she spits at his feet. Everyone calm down. Whatever this is about, I'm sure it's an overreaction. One of the other men glares at the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused. We're humble folks. We're no fools. Not like he thinks, mocking us while he shelters in our village. We don't take that to that kind of talk from foreigners, especially not Aedirans.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
The second man thrusts his chin at the elf. He stinks of sour ale.
Fie, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
Well, that took a turn. Because I found it really funny. Yeah, no, it's fine, Enrage. It was pretty funny. Dude, what the hell?
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
A collective cry of outrage rises from the 3 locals. The second man snarls.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarreled.
Horror and shock paints themselves across the elven man's face in broad, hasty strokes. He frowns and swallows. He plants his feet and something surly and raw flickers through his eyes. Jesus, does he have like 2 personalities? Or maybe like Tourette syndrome?
That's where you're wrong.
This is unnecessary. Wouldn't you rather be inside drinking than out here arguing? We don't want your charity either, Foreigner. They squint at you through red, blurry eyes. It sounds suspiciously like you're defending him. Well then I guess I am defending him? They all have wooden feet. Oh, that was quick. Dude, they really don't have a lot of health. 1 arrow from full health to dead. As the last of the attacker falls, the elf turns to you, the tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
I'm glad I could help.
Courtesy is a rare pleasure in these parts. Though your accent suggests that you are no more local than I.
He gives you a quick smile. He straightens his hood, and you note the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with the dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath it is sturdy and fine.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvisor, at your service.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I'm grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land.
Okay.
And how exactly did you come to be here?
I was starting with a caravan, but we were separated near some ruins.
In Gwithan ruins? Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. And half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
A Bewick.
And you survived? I've heard such a thing was impossible. But it seems you either have a knack for timing or the favor of the gods.
He regards you with new interests. What are you doing in Gilded Vale?
An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
He folds his arms and frowns, looking towards the center of town. And then he cocks his head, looking at you. And you? I've been experiencing strange things of late. I'm looking for an expert on souls. Maybe you can help me.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. And he has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
His eyes flickers as he looks you up and down, and then he nods at a gnarled old tree in the center of town. His darting glance takes in the tumble-down buildings and the fallow, rock-strewn fields. I expect that such expertise would be best sought elsewhere. Just how did you manage to cross those three drunks?
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
He tenses his fingers and looks away. You did make a rather lewd suggestion regarding one of the aggressors and his own sister. Ah, that. He clears his throat and adjusts his sleeves. As I tried to tell them, they misheard me. Happens all too easily after a few pints, and the accent doesn't help. I heard the same thing, though. For a moment, he looks as if he's about to say something else. His expression brightens with mischief, but before he can speak, he forces a tight smile, biting his lip so hard you expect to see blood. Finally, his face relaxes and he shakes his head. I should speak more clearly next time. My apologies. You don't look like a settler.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places.
A sly grin crosses his lips. Okay, I should get going.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
He wrinkles his nose and gives you a guardedly hopeful look. Jesus. So do I. Let's go then.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
Yeah, we have a party member. Ah, that's cool. Yeah, sure. Take all these things.
Yeah?
Oh, level up too. Okay, you're gonna be a lore guy. 7 lore, man. Damn, son. Nope. We're gonna give you at least 1 point in survival. Receive healing multiplier, bonus movement. Yeah, we'll give him. It'll be lore and survival. All of my dudes are going to be survival at some point because the rest bonus is too useful. Whoa, I don't even know what you have as spells right now. Yeah, pretty much. Ath? What is ATH? Oh, athletics. I should? What is with the leg can use the second wind? Oh, yeah. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. So we can get second wind. Yep. Crockerite. Thanks, man. You're awesome. Okay. Chill Fog. Freeze damage over time to any in the area of effect. Not a big fan of freeze. Parasitic Staff. Summons a quarterstaff. Crush damage, weapon reach, accuracy. He just summons a weapon in his hand that has these stats, if I understand correctly. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that. Eldritch Aim. Yeah, no. Fleet Feet? Nope. Ghost Blade? Pierce damage and Obbled Affliction? Faux AoE. That could be neat. Jolting Touch? Oh, you need to be in melee to do that. Then no. Calacoth Sunless Grasp. Freeze damage minus accuracy on the enemy. Slicken. Oh, prone! Absolutely. Crockerite, thank you so much, man, for that follow. Welcome to the Shinobis. Really do appreciate it. I'm going out on the big screen. That's awesome, Care. Super cool, man. Holy shit, I hope I look good. Big screen. Slicken, I think I'm going to take, but I'm just going to see what Spirit Shield is. Damage reduction, 30 concentration. But that's on him. Thrust of Tattered Veils. It has a high chance of interrupt. That's the only thing. Yeah, we're going to go with Slicken. Just have to be careful to not step in it ourselves. Ooh. Should I... What is this? Is this a wand? So this would be good. Adventurer. Yeah, no. Quick switch. Yeah, we're gonna go here. Arcane Veil. Plus 50 deflection. Protective shield of magic, automatically boosting the wizard's deflection. Or Grimoire Slam. To smash an enemy with a Grimoire energized with spiritual energy, causing large damage and knocking the target's back. Once per encounter. Pretty good. Or Blast. Blast on the target when using one rod or scepter, doing a modest amount of damage to all enemies in a small area around the target. It's a passive. 5DR bypass. I think I'm gonna take that. Yep. I'm done with that, dude. A passive? Way more
Hey
helpful
there.
than something that you'll only use once in a while. Let's take a look here. We're all both gonna be way back. We need something that's melee, guys. That's not gonna cut it. We're both pretty squishy. The windows are clouded with the haze of accumulated smoke and cooking grease. The Black Hound Inn. Oh, so this is it. This is the inn. Well, I mean, the music should have told me.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Another pilgrim's crown. Interesting. Also, what is this gear? Overseeing. Of intellect. Oh, I could boost it of intellect. What is overseeing? I wish you would tell me. Is it the... no, that's not a recovery. That's not a DR. That must be it. That must be the 10% ability area of effect. That has to be overseeing. It's really not clear, though. I wish it was a little bit clearer. It does? Is this? Or do I see it here? Oh, okay. I wish it was like overseeing, you know, and then like the description next to it, so I could tell that it's clearly that. Interesting. I mean, I could totally boost it. Plus 1 intellect. I don't know like how good that is though. And it's 300. How much money do I have? 300. No, we're not. Nope. Nope. What else you got? Fan of Flames. Cool. Summons 3 missiles that batter the target, inflicting crush or corrode damage. Okay. Dazzling Light. They're dazed and they have -10 will. Not super keen on that. Oh, wait, what? Killer Sunless Grasps? Why can I learn? So it's in his grimoire, but he doesn't know it. What's the range on this? It's on its attacks. So it's a self buff. I'm gonna... Oh, he's got Wizard Double as well. Put in Slicken. We'll wait on Wizard Double. Yep. I'm gonna wait to remove Calicut's Sunless Grasp. I'm gonna wait to learn it. Once we can learn it, then I'll learn it. But right now, like, that would be a lot of money. You know, once we sell stuff, maybe.
Nice and quiet.
Take a look at the map here. So we've done, like, this, essentially. Let's go in there. It is the AoE thing. Okay.
Easy does it.
The floorboards are sticky with spills that no one has bothered to clean. That's a really cool establishment you got there. You know what? It's not going to cut it either. I'll be in front because otherwise there's nobody to talk to anybody.
Good
Pasca.
day, stranger.
Or Pasha, maybe. Hello, and welcome to the Innkeeper looks up. Oh, it's you! Tenfrith told us what you did for him. It's such a relief to have him back. I can't thank you enough. Oh, that's awesome. Imagination is my only limit. From to learn 2, you can swap grimoires and stuff. Oh. Gotcha. Interesting. Consider yourself a favorite of the house. Discounts on drinks, rooms, Tenfrit said he wanted to whip up something nice for you. He's already back to work in the kitchen. She laughs. So what would you like? I'd like to know more about the Black Hound. Really? Well, let me see. Oh, we got some XP. Cool. The actual building's been here for years, but the Black Hound's fairly new. We've got a lot of new faces here in here too. Fewer than we used to, I'll admit. Tenfrit's the big draw. I'm sure we'll get the big crowds back again in no time. I used to work the tables, actually, until the old owner up and left. Nobody's sure what happened to him. Even left his poor hound behind. That's the name, see? The Black Hound? It's still sitting upstairs, pining after him. Poor old girl. Aw, poor dog. Place ended up in my hands somehow, she laughs. My very own inn. A lot of hard work involved, but it's been worth it so far. Cool. Please sit where you like. Would you like a drink or a room? We have 2 available at the moment. I'm afraid we can't offer much by way of a good meal today. She sighs, unless you're fond of cold porridge. Ugh. What do you have for sale? I'm sure to find something to your liking. We have the finest cook in the Durwood. For 150 seconds, though. I'd rather have the one that lasts for longer. Savory pie. Pearlwood chicken could be neat. Pearlwood? Yeah, Pearlwood. Damage reduction for ale. Beer is the same thing, but it's less damage, but for longer. Milk. Cheese. Wow. For 600 seconds. Long ass time. Oh, and grain too. Okay, we'll take 1. Shit. Wow, it's so expensive. Why are these so expensive? Oh, God. Okay, sure. Can I go back to the view of, like, all? Recruit Adventurers store. Get seller stuff. I don't need 5,000 torches. I think I'm good. We'll keep all of these things. Oh, look at... Dude. Look at that sweet money. Hey, Jack, what's up, dude? This is the first one. This is the first one. Yeah, we're playing the first one first, and then we're keeping the same save and we're importing it into the sequel. I have a unique pistol, yeah. I found it in the first map, but it's bad. And I leveled up even. And he leveled up too. Jesus. Mechanics? No, athletics. So I can have second wind. And I'll keep the point. Oh, I can go in these again, or I can start putting in some of these. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it really does, yeah. I freaking love it. It's so good. Bounce psychic energy armlessly off the target and into the closest nearby enemy, causing pierce damage and violently pushing them backward. Okay. Oh, look at the damage. Wow. Oh, I get to choose 2? Bro, yeah. Overwhelms the target's mental ability to communicate with its own body, paralyzing it and causing its soul to emit a shockwave that can leave nearby enemies stuck. Wow. It's not for long, though. It really doesn't last long, but it's interesting.